Alright, so I have a quick update for you guys. I painted my Glock slide with Krylon paint on the 1st, and more on the 2nd. On the 3rd, I let it sit. On the 4th, I let it sit. The 5th, during the morning, I let it sit. About 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I put it in the holster. I did do a video on it, but I didn't like how the video ended up, so that squashed. So now I'm actually carrying it right now. I ended up after like a few hours of it actually being inside my holster, I tried to take it out. It was stuck, and I had to pull it out. When I looked at it, yeah, there was some damage to the paint. So it looks like the paint was not healed properly. So let's see if you guys can see it. I mean, it's set for 2 days. So it looks like when paint's almost dry and it got pushed in, that's what it did. And then it kind of did the same thing here, on both sides. So that's why I ended up getting stuck. And it's kind of stiff right now. Like when I try to slide it back manually. But I'm going to end up taking it to the shooting range so it can loosen up some paint, especially with the heat, and then clean it up and just see what happens. But I already know what happens. This is just a video to let you guys know if what would happen in case you guys want to do the same thing. So I mean, I put tons of coats, but I let it sit for 2 days. On the 3rd day, I put it back in the holster, and it still seemed like it was not good enough. I've heard other places that, you should let it sit for a week. I also did not bake it. Some people bake it. I did not bake it. So let's see. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it because it's a tool for me. Yes, I do like it to look good, but I'm more worried about functionality and the reason why I changed the color, which that has to do with functionality. It has to do to defend myself. Anything that has to do with defending myself, I would like to do. So that's my review, and that's only been a couple days in. I will do more reviews. I've already did a review for a black Krylon paint on my Glock 19. So if you want to check it out, you can check it out. Now I have, and that was an aftermarket slide. Now I have fully stock Glock 17 with a painted slide. I sanded it a little bit, cleaned it up real good with alcohol pads, made sure there was no dirt on it or oil, and then I ended up, spraying it down. Light coats first, and I did what the instruction manual says. The instructions say when you're gonna do light coats, and you either have to do it within 2 hours, after 10 minutes. You have to do it after 10 minutes, within 2 hours, or after 48 hours. Now I did it within 2 hours. I put a ton of coats. The next day, I did not wait the 48 hours to put more coats into it. So I ended up putting more coats the next day, which is pretty much 24 hours or maybe even less if you're going about the exact time I did it. The next day, the same thing. So 24 hours later, no, I actually did only two nights. So yeah, so within 24 hours, I put a bunch of coats. So I kind of followed instructions, but it said it should be good to go within 48 hours. I waited those 48 hours and a little bit more, and it still wasn't ready. So as far as that will only mess with the way the paint wraps around the gun. But I want to show you guys wear and tear, how good will it last going in and out the holster. I usually keep my gun in the holster. I don't really like taking it out. I have not had a negligent discharge, an accidental discharge, or anything like that, because if it's in the holster, you're not gonna shoot it by accident. So so I don't like taking out the holsters, because I've always have one in the chamber. But because I'm doing this specific review for you guys, I will be taking it in and out the holster. I don't even have to take the whole thing out. I can just grab it, you know, normally, and just keep on pulling it out once in a while, you know. And not even, you know, not even a lot either, because how many times are you gonna be taking out the holster? You know, just a couple days, because I could go a whole day without taking out the holster, maybe 2 days. So, you know, maybe once a day I'll take it out, in and out the holster for a couple, you know, a couple times. Skip a day, because a lot of people train going in and out of the holster and dry firing. So that's all I have to say. I hope this video gave you enough information. Thank you for watching. See you next time.